Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Radenso RC M remote mount radar detector. This is a remote, so it's a custom installed radar detector that you put in your vehicle. You can get it with one antenna if you want just one up in the grill area, or a second antenna that you can put out back to give you directional information or arrows on screen to help you locate the source of the threat. It's a high-performance radar detector. I've had a chance to beta test the RC when it was in development, and it was the best performing radar detectors that I've tested, so far so good. And sometimes when the weather is clear like this, I definitely want to go out and test it against a lot of the other detectors and see how the performance is, but I'm expecting that it's going to be one of the best performing radar detectors on the market. The BSM filtering should be pretty good. I just got it installed. You can still see all the cuts from my hand and everything. I got actually a bunch of different radar detectors installed on my car. I've got the Radenso RC M, the Stinger VIP, the NetRadar DSP, and the Escort Max CI 360. So I've got all of those installed now, and I actually plan on doing an in-depth comparison between all the different remotes. So that's going to be in an upcoming video, and I'll post that on my website. But right now I just kind of want to focus on the Radenso. So what makes this guy special is you've got a high-performance radar detector with good BSM filtering, and it's got GPS as well. So you've got your low speed muting, you've got your red light camera alerts, and you have your GPS lockouts. The lockouts with the RCM are built in. They don't require a cell phone, unlike the NetRadar DSP, but unlike the Escort, they're manual. So when you detect a K-band signal, you're going to have to actually press the lockout button on the detector manually to lock that signal out, so that next time you come by, it stays quiet for you, right? It's also capable of detecting the MRCD, so it's good for international usage or being future-proof as that stuff starts to show up here in the US.
Null to radar.
It can also integrate directly with the anti-laser priority as well. So for those of you guys running the ALP, you can have it plug into the Radenso RCM and then have one control unit for both radar and laser. I've had a chance to test it out. It does work. I kind of prefer the ALP being separate a little bit just because I like the alerts that you get from the ALP.
True speed, ahead.
With the Radenso, it'll, let you know when you're getting shot with laser, and it's got arrows to let you know front or rear, but the alert sound itself is kind of dinky. It also doesn't ID what gun you're being shot with, but that's actually something that's going to be changing with a firmware update. They're going to have laser gun IDs coming out, but currently it doesn't do that. But for those of you guys who want, an integrated radar and laser setup, you can run it integrated with the ALP, which is the best laser jammer, or you could run it completely standalone if you want the radar detector only, which is really nice. The display itself is removable. It's got a magnetic display, so you can just pop it right off from the base plate in case maybe you want to shut everything down, or you want to have your radar detector even more hidden. Personally, I find that really nice in case the sun is actually reflecting off of the display and into my eyes, my passenger's eyes, and I can remove the display, and then that's no longer an issue. They've actually added a feature in the RCM to where you can have it shut down your detector and your jammers altogether if you like, or you can have the detector actually stay on when you remove the display and then just keep alerting you and you listen to the alerts that way. Now, as far as the display brightness, you can adjust the brightness of the display, but it is manual. There is no ambient light sensor, and so you just go in and press a button to change the display brightness. The detector offers updates via USB. You just go online to download the updates, plug it into the Radenso RCM, and it'll update your detector. As far as RDD immunity, I plan on testing that. I've tested the HD Plus, which has a similar antenna design, and it did a really good job. It wasn't completely RDD immune, but it should be effectively stealth. I'm going to be testing, the same thing here with the new RCM. And then, well, speaking of testing and kind of things that I'm wondering about, the RDD immunity is going to be one of them, front and rear antennas. I'm also really curious about the lockouts. Radenso traditionally has had some issues in terms of their GPS lockouts and getting the lockouts to stick. From what I understand, there's been a lot more development with the lockouts to address that issue, so hopefully the lockouts now are effective, and when you lock out a signal, it stays locked out. And I'm also really wondering about the BSM filtering. I've had a chance to run the Pro M, kind of the windshield mount variant, and that one actually seems to be really good so far. Now that I've got the RCM installed, I'm going to be running this one and seeing how this one is. And so I'm really curious about the BSM filtering, but from what I've heard so far, it seems to be pretty good. And so I'm looking forward to testing this guy out as well. So anyways, that's the RCM. It's actually already available if you want to pick it up. It's $1,600 for the Radenso RCM. If you want the rear antenna as well to give you arrows, it's another $250. And then you have a cable if you want to hook it up to your ALP, and there's ALP add-on kits as well that you have available there too. So anyways, this is a radar detector that I'm definitely looking forward to running some more, testing and getting familiar with. And you know, as I do, I'll be sharing my experiences with you guys, sharing saves and test videos and all the cool stuff as we have a chance to run this one here. So anyway, let me know what you guys are wondering about the detector if you have any questions. I'll also link you guys down in the video description to RDF, where all the RCM discussion is going on, if you want to, you know, read more about the detector and join into the discussion there. So awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. More videos to come, of course. And until next time, happy driving, and I'll catch you guys later.